If you're a kind man, you must understand how to defend your kindness. If you're a kind man, you must understand, most importantly, how to defend yourself and how to stand up for yourself. It is your duty as a kind man to understand this. So the reason why I bring up this topic is because I was actually talking to a coworker earlier today. He's a great guy. He's a really good friend of mine at work and everything. But the thing is that he's also a very kind person, such as myself and such as many of the people that I surround myself with. And he feels like he's always getting picked on. He feels like he's always getting targeted for something or other. And so he's like, why are they always targeting me? Why are they always targeting me? And this is actually something that I've heard over and over again from other people who are also very kind in nature. So I have like another friend of mine who's also very kind in nature, and he got taken advantage of by like a girl and everything. And like, it's kind of like something that repeats itself over and over again, and like something that I've seen happen so many times that like I can't just not say anything about it, because it's also happened to me. It's also happened to me when I was a little less informed and when I didn't really know how to defend myself either. But it brings me to my main point. If you are a kind man, you must understand how to stand up for yourself. And I know that a lot of people think like, oh, violence is bad, or being assertive is bad. Shut the fuck up, bro. You have to be assertive in order to actually stand up for yourself, and in order to actually be who you are, to express yourself to the fullest extent that you can. Listen, think of it as peace through strength. Think about America, for example. America has a lot of programs throughout the world that help the world and historically have, such as like the Marshall Plan or whatever like that helped to rebuild Europe after World War II and like all that good stuff. And plenty of other programs around the world to help with food distribution or to help fight against AIDS or whatever. But the thing is that despite this kindness, despite the fact that America has the capacity to be generous, it also backs it up with strength. We are also the number one military in the entire world. We also have the most powerful military in the entire world. The US Air Force is the best air force in the whole world. And guess who the second largest air force in the world is? The US Navy. Right behind the US Air Force. So we have the teeth to back up our kindness, should it not go in our favor. And that's not to say that everything that we've done is altruistic. I mean, certainly, just as every country has, we've done some shady shit or whatever. But I'm using it purely as an example, basically. An example that you should apply to your life. You can be kind, you can be generous, but you have to be able to identify when you're being taken advantage of. You have to be able to identify that, or else everyone else will realize that you don't know that limit and they will walk all over you. That's something that I've experienced too. Even when I was a teenager, I've experienced that. Like, before I knew how to stand up for myself, like, yeah, I was a kind person still and everything, but the thing is that, like, let's say I was going for, like, a girl in middle school or high school or something, like, back when I was in school back then, other guys would just come and fucking swoop that shit out of my hands because they knew that I wasn't going to have the teeth to fucking do anything about it. And I can surely say that that has happened to some of you that's watching this video right now. It's only through those experiences, and it's really through a lot of the anger and a lot of the emotions that came out of those experiences, that I really had to learn how to stand up for myself. And some of you already have learned this. Some of you have already finally moved on and you've sort of advanced in your ways and sort of learned to stand up for yourself. But it's important. So like if someone's telling you some bullshit, or like if someone's trying to make you like do more work than you should be doing or whatever, it's your duty to stand up for yourself and be like, no, I can't do this. And the same thing, like if someone's trying to like steal your girl or something like that, like it's your duty to say something about that. It's as simple as that, really. And the thing is that a lot of these guys, like something else I've noticed as well, is like a lot of these guys who are very kind, they also don't really have a lot of self-confidence in themselves, and they're trying to use that kindness as a way to compensate and to get people to like them. You know how I know that? I was there too, back in the day. But that was a long time ago. That was, like once again, back when I was in like high school or whatever. I was a bit of a people pleaser. And I'm sure that I could say that about a lot of people here as well. A lot of people watching this video right now were also in the same exact position. And I know this because some of you are in my Discord server. Link down below. Link's going to be in the description down below to the Discord server. But I know this because some of you watching this video right now are going to be from my Discord server. and you have expressed this to me and told me like, oh, this is exactly how I was. Like I was a people pleaser or whatever. But yes, kindness is oftentimes perceived in one or two ways. The first way that it's perceived by others is that, oh, I can walk all over this person. The other way that it's perceived is, oh, this person is being a bit manipulative in a bid to get me to like them. Those are the two ways that it's perceived. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be kind. If you are a kind man, and I consider myself to be such, you should continue to be kind. You should continue to be kind. You should continue to be giving. But all I'm saying is that you have to understand how to stand up for yourself, and you have to understand and you have to be able to, excuse me, I can't even fucking talk right now. I just came out of work, that's why. But anyways, you have to be able to discern where that line is. Where do you draw the line when someone's trying to take advantage of you? If you're being kind to someone like once or twice or whatever, then like it's a different thing. But like if they keep asking for the same thing over and over again, if it becomes really redundant, that's how you know someone's trying to take advantage of you. Or even if someone's trying to pull like veiled threats or something like that on you, like that's how you know they're trying to take advantage of you. And I'm sure that a couple of you have had that happen to you as well. But yeah, if you're a kind man, peace through strength is the way. And that's what you have to understand. I know that a lot of this as well is also out of fear. That you fear starting conflict and that you fear being in conflict with someone else or whatever, whether that be verbally or physically or whatever it is. You fear conflict. So it's either one of two things. It's either you want people to like you desperately, or you fear conflict. But you shouldn't fear conflict. Because conflict is how you establish respect. It doesn't mean that you should go out and just start fighting people or whatever. Like, no, that's not what it's about. What I mean by that is, like, if someone tries to start some shit with you, you should stand up for yourself. And if that causes a rift, and if that causes some kind of conflict, it at least means that you're not going to be an easy target. Because if they understand that you're going to be an easy target, who do you think they're going to target? Do you think that they're going to target the guy who's going to stand up for himself, or do you think they're going to target the guy that's going to lay down like a fucking wimp? And once again, I know from experience, I've been on both ends of that spectrum. I've stood up for myself, and I've been a fucking wimp. I've been on both ends of that spectrum. What's it going to be? The choice is yours. You can continue to be kind, you can continue to be giving, you can continue to be a good person, or you could lay down and be weak whenever someone tries to take advantage of you or someone tries to start some shit with you. But I'm telling you right now, it's your duty as a man to learn how to defend your kindness. Because you should be kind. You should be able to be kind, and you should be able to feel free to be giving and kind. But that comes with the price of knowing where the line is, knowing where to draw the line in the boundary. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you've gained some value from this, and I know that a couple of you can relate to this. But that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.